One Piece. Story was made by Eiichiro Oda. Chapter 23. Captain Usopp enters. The sky was adorned with a gentle smear of clouds, while two majestic ships glided gracefully through the tranquil waters, steadily advancing on their journey. "We need to plan things more," Nami said, breaking the silence with her thoughts spilling out loud enough for Luffy to hear. Luffy turned to her curiously as he sat on the head of the ship. "What do you mean?" She responded, "Are we going to the Grand Line like this?" The mention of the Grand Line lit up Luffy's face with excitement. "Oh, that's right! Although Uncle Cabbage gave us plenty of fruits, we don't have any meat on this ship." "I am not talking about the food supplies," Nami retorted. Meanwhile, Zoro lay comfortably on the small boat, lazily interjecting, "And we don't have any sake to drink either. How boring." "Let's not worry about the problem of food and drink first," she barked as her patience wore thin. Finding her composure, Nami continued, "The place we're going, the Grand Line, is the most dangerous place in the world. Every pirate in this world wishes to get the treasure there, so we need to get a better ship first. We're also short on crew members, and this ship doesn't have any equipment. No matter what you think, we can't possibly be safe." Luffy's eyes widened with concern. "Oh, what do we do then?" he asked, genuinely. Nami glanced at the map spread before her, surveying the landscapes that are written in the parchment. "We have to prepare first and plan for the journeys ahead. There's a village due north. We should go there first," she said thoughtfully. "First thing to do when we get there is look for a better ship." "And eat some meat," Luffy chimed in, as he couldn't help but add his own wish to the list. On a picturesque island, the village basks in the beauty of a sunny day. The calm sea stretches out before them, and a young villager stands by the shore taking in the magnificent sight. "It's such a beautiful day. There's nothing like starting such a happy and refreshing day by looking at the sea," he said proudly. With medium-length curly black hair and a long nose resembling Pinocchio's, the young adult wore leathered overalls and carries a brown pouch over his shoulders. His name was Usopp. As the birds chirp and the village exudes a tranquil ambiance, Usopp suddenly dashes into the scene, shouting alarming news. "Listen up! Look out, everyone! Pirates are attacking! Pirates! Pirates! Run for your lives!" "What? Did he say pirates?" one of the villagers shouted anxiously. Another villager looks out as they comments, "Ah! Usopp's up and about! Guess that means it's time for work. There he goes again." "Just kidding!" Usopp laughs heartily, but his joke doesn't go unpunished. An angry villager throws a pot at him. "That's it, you damn troublemaker! I'll get you this time!" As others follow suit, popping out of their houses with their makeshift weapons. "Uh-oh, here they come!" He braced himself as the villagers begin to run after him. "Wait up, you little turd!" the villagers shouted, but Usopp was quick on his feet as laughter arose in his voice. "Catch me if you can," he taunted, as his agile maneuvers outwit them all, and soon he disappears from their sight. "Damn, he got away again! That stupid little punk! I'll thrash him if I find him," the villagers shared. "Where the hell did he go?" In a secluded spot above them, Usopp takes a moment to catch his breath and revel in his successful prank. "I fooled every single person in the entire village today again," he boasts to himself as he sat comfortably on a tree branch. "Well, I've done my good deed for the day. I blew a breeze of excitement through this boring village." Just then, two little boys discover him from below. "Oh, hey guys!" Usopp cheerfully said. Excitedly, Piman and Ninjin salute their captain with their wooden swords raised high. "Good morning, Captain Usopp! The Usopp pirate crew has arrived!" they announced proudly. Piman wore a pepper-shaped hat and a green shirt with Usopp's Jolly Roger, while the freckled boy next to him, Ninjin, had spiky purple hair and an orange hat displaying the same emblem as Usopp's loyal crew members. Curiously, Usopp asks them, "Piman, Ninjin, just you two? What about Tamanegi?" The boys inform him he's probably sleeping, huh? "Yeah, probably." "Aw, man, too bad," Usopp responded back. As they ponder the absence of their fourth member, Tamanegi suddenly appears rushing towards them in a state of panic. "Emergency!" he yelled. "Oh, there he is," the boys added calmly as the continued, What the heck is he yelling about? Tamanegi shouted, "Emergency! Pirates are coming! It's true! I just saw it with my own eyes! A ship with a skull and crossbones at the northern shore!" "You're lying," Usopp and his fellow pirates chimed in calmly. But Tamanegi insists, "I'm serious! It was the mark of Buggy the Clown!" Hearing this, Usopp's demeanor changes, and fear takes over. "Are you serious?" he asks with genuine concern. "Yes, we're in big trouble!" the young boy exclaimed. Feeling overwhelmed, Usopp's instincts kicked in, and he turned to flee back to the safety of the village. "Oh dear, it's my snack time," he blurted out. "Stop running away," they demanded. Gasping for breath, Usopp finally stopped running, realizing he couldn't escape the truth any longer. With hesitation in his voice, he confessed, "To tell you the truth, I have eat a snake or you will die disease." "Liar!" the boys called out as they proposed. "Don't you want to be a real pirate, Captain? You can't wimp out around other pirates. Yeah, to just 3 pirates." "What? 3? It's not the main ship?" he questioned, hoping to take this easy opportunity. Tamanegi reassures him as he says to him, "Nope, just 2 teeny-weeny boats," he replied. Feeling a surge of courage, Usopp's fear began to subside as he declared boldly, "Very well, the Usopp pirate crew is moving out to keep the peace of the village. Come on, you guys," he shouted, rallying his friends. The young boys, impressed by Usopp's bravery, reaffirmed their loyalty. "Yes, sir!" they joined in. As the sun raised high in the sky, Luffy, Zoro, and Nami finally reached the mysterious island. They skillfully anchored their ships on land, ready to explore what lay ahead. Luffy gazed at the vast expanse of the island with wonder. "Wow, so there really is a mainland," he exclaimed. "What are you talking about?" "Of course there is. We just followed the map," Nami replied back. "You don't say," Luffy replied with a grin. "Is there a town that way?" he asked, pointing into the distance. "Yup, just a little one, apparently," Nami consulted as she held onto the map with glee. Unbeknownst to them, they had caught the attention of onlookers in the distance. Usopp and 3 curious kids watched from afar, leaning against a giant log. "Hey, Tamanegi, is that them? The pirates?" Usopp wondered aloud. "Yes, I saw the pirate flag on their sails," Tamanegi confirmed. Piman considered the sight before them. "They don't look scary at all," he mused, while Ninjin disagreed. Usopp observed the 3 pirates on land. Exhausted from his laziness, Zoro stretched his back and relished the moment. "Feels good to stand on solid ground again," he remarked. "You spent that whole time sleeping," Luffy teased. Zoro then asked the group, "By the way, I've been kind of wondering," he said, pointing at the 4 figures. "Who are they?" Piman, Ninjin, and Tamanegi suddenly got cold feet and fled as Usopp panicked. "Hey, wait! Don't just run away!" Hesitantly, he looked back at the 3 pirates and puffed up his chest, boldly proclaimed, "I am Usopp, head of a huge pirate fleet and ruler of this village. My people and servants heap praises upon their captain's name, the great Captain Usopp." He approached the pirates with confidence, declaring, "If you're thinking of attacking the town, think again. My 80 million followers cannot be stopped." "You're lying," Nami replied. "Gasp! Busted!" Usopp panicked, unable to maintain his charade. "See, you said busted," Nami pointed out with a sigh. In a flustered frenzy, Usopp tumbled on the ground, squirming and exclaiming, "Oh no! I accidentally let slip that I was busted, you scheming devil!" Luffy couldn't help but laugh heartily at Usopp's antics. "Man, you're funny," he said. "Don't insult me, you scumbag," Usopp retorted, his pride wounded. "I'm an extremely proud man. I've got so much pride, people call me Usopp the Proud." At the heart of the village stood a restaurant with a red sign that read, Meishi. Inside, Luffy and his merry crew gathered around a wooden table, hungrily savoring their meal with Usopp. The delightful aroma of freshly cooked meat filled the air as they dug into their hearty dishes. Luffy gnawed on a juicy piece on meat while Usopp couldn't contain his curiosity any longer. "What? Crew members?" Usopp exclaimed with wide eyes. "Crew members and a huge ship, huh?" Luffy grinned and nodded, relishing in his meal. Yep, that's right, he confirmed joyfully. Usopp praised the idea with admiration. Wow, what a great adventure. He then spoke with confidence. Well, we don't have any big sailing ships or anything here, but if there's a ship, I know the one place that'll have it. The one place? Nami inquired. Usopp continued. There's one huge mansion in town. The folks there are way richer than everyone else. I know the owner of that house. The owner, if you can call her that, is just a pitiful young girl. She's sick and weak and bedridden. Nami's curiosity deepened. Huh? Why would a girl like that own a mansion? Hey, lady, more meat, Luffy interrupted them. And Saki, Zoro joined in. Are you even listening? Usopp barked at them, trying to regain their attention. Sadly, about 1 year ago, she lost both parents to sickness. All she had left was a massive fortune, a huge mansion, and an army of servants. He leaned back on his chair, saddened by her events. Even with all the money and luxuries in the world, you'll never find a more tragic situation. Nami looked at him intently, silently contemplating the story before finally deciding, forget it, let's give up on finding a ship here. We can try a different town. Yeah, there's no rush, Luffy smiled. Plus, I just ate. Let's buy some more food and then go, he said. By the way, you said you were looking for crew members? Usopp offered himself. Yeah, know anyone? Luffy replied. With great pride, Usopp pointed to himself. You can make me your captain. His proposition, however, failed as they all disagreed in unison. Hey, at least consider it, Usopp persisted. On the outskirts of the village, nestled amidst lush gardens and elegant architecture, stood a grand mansion. Inside, a young woman named Kaya, with flowing blonde hair and enchanting brown eyes, rested on a luxurious bed beside her window. Klahadar? Kaya spoke out. Kaya's loyal butler approached her bedside with utmost respect. What is it, Mistress Kaya? Gazing out the window, Kaya's voice was soft but determined as she spoke. I want to see Usopp. Her mind seemingly was preoccupied as the wind breezed through the window, gazing in the distant horizon.